We're going to write the rule for the nth term in an arithmetic sequence. By the way, this is also how you write the rule for the nth term in an arithmetic series, either one. We're just looking for a particular term. In a sequence, we just have a bunch of numbers in a list. In a series, we just have a bunch of numbers that are being added together. So if we changed all these commas to plus signs, it would be a series. So anyways, this right here I'd like you to copy down. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus parentheses n minus 1 parentheses d. Let's talk about what these things are. A sub n is referred to as the nth term. It's the term that we're interested in. Now also depending on what the context is, we also may refer to a sub n as the last term, but it is also any particular term, because you could replace n with a number and have it be any term. Okay, a sub 1 is the first term. And the n is the index of the term we're interested in. And then finally the d is the difference, the common difference between terms. And in order for something to be an arithmetic sequence, there must be a common difference between terms. So I'm going to go ahead and write common difference. Once we have this stuff defined, we can go ahead and use this formula. So I'm going to go ahead and take these numbers, this sequence, and use it as an example to demonstrate how to write the rule. So let's do it. Let's see, we're going to need some pieces. The first thing we're going to need is, well, the a sub 1. What's the first term? That's easy. It's 55. A sub 1 equals 55. Yay. So far, so good. And the other thing we're going to need to know is d, the common difference. And there's, first of all, it's not a bad idea to verify that we actually have an arithmetic sequence. And we'll do that by finding we'll do that by checking to see whether there is a common difference. One way to do that is like this. You can check to see if d equals, well, we would calculate d by going a sub 2 minus a sub 1. That'd be one way to calculate d. In this case, it would mean 47 minus 55. And let's see what we get. That'll be negative 8. Okay, now, if we truly have a common difference, then we can also do a3 minus a2, and it should also be the same thing. It should be the same difference. So that would be 39 minus 47. And sure enough, that is also negative 8. So yay, d is actually a common difference, and therefore this is actually an arithmetic sequence. And so we'll go ahead and write the rule now that we know a sub 1 and d. So here we go. The rule looks something like this. A sub n, or the rule for the nth term, is going to be the first term, 55, plus n minus 1, which n stays n, and times d, which is negative 8. And I'm going to put the negative 8 in parentheses because it just makes me feel happy. Makes things look a little cleaner. And then we'll go ahead and we'll distribute the negative 8 and rewrite this in a way that looks more familiar to us, because we like things to be nice and neat and tidy. So 55, negative 8 times n would be minus 8n. And negative 8 times negative 1 is plus 8. And so we can clean this baby up by going negative 8n plus 8 and 55 is, I believe that's 63. And I think that's it. That is the rule for the nth term for this particular arithmetic sequence. Now, the reason why we care about writing that rule is because we might be asked a question like, what is the 475th term in this sequence? And the way we would find it is you put 475 here in place of n, you put 475 here, negative 8 times 475 plus 63 gets you the 475th term. So that's why we do this sort of thing.